Oh, Titty, it's time for another Christmas episode.
So
Me too.
We're just giving.
Yeah, and I've never given in my life.
I know.
I say I'm a verse, but really I'm a bottom, darling.
Bill.
Well, welcome back to Up The Aft with me, Miss Georgie Porgie.
And myself, Miss Titty Kaka. Well, without further ado, let's get going!
Woo-hoo!
Land ho, indeed. And speaking of hoes, we are joined here today with the one and only Mr. Callum McSwiggan.
The hoe himself.
The hoe himself.
Ho, ho, ho.
We are the three hoes.
We are.
Of Christmas. Nice to have you. Nice to have you.
It's
here.
wonderful to be here,
Isn't it
sailing
crazy?
at
Sailing
sea.
or at sea, floating on the open waves.
Yeah. Have you been on many cruise ships?
I mean, I know you're not, you're not scared of cruising yourself, but have you-
No.
This is my third time around.
Oh.
Oh, I did hear that about you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
I, like,
rumours.
I go 3 times and then that's it.
That's it.
That's
That's it.
it. Yeah.
And then you get banned.
And then I get banned. yeah.
Restraining orders.
Yeah.
Slapped on. Well, yeah, it was such a lovely chance to get you on, to have you here. You know, we've only just started, but
We're newbies.
we're
New podcaster. What are you called? A podcaster?
Podcaster.
You
Are you
have
a podcaster?
You don't have a
I used
podcast,
to.
you
Yeah.
did.
Once upon a time.
Once upon a time.
The Callum McSwiggan show.
Love
I'm
it.
gonna take your listeners over
That's
to
it.
Yeah,
me.
nasty.
all
Get
both
me
of
that
them.
revenue.
Yeah,
Yeah. All both.
My
of
mum
them.
and my dad are going to stop listening. Perfect.
Yes. First of all, before we catch up,
Yeah.
Georgie, what the hell are you wearing?
Okay, so today I've actually gone a little bit more cozy. I've got a Christmas Juicy Couture tracksuit on with
Velour.
a pleaser at the bottom. It's velour.
It's
very
felt.
velour. It's crushed velvet.
And it's juicy. It's usually they say juicy across the backside, like across the arse.
Yeah.
That doesn't. That just says like. What does that actually say?
No, it used to say juicy because my arse is so fat, it's
rubbed out.
stretched, and
Oh.
you no longer can see the word juicy anymore.
It's just rubbed out and bare. Okay, but
Yeah.
rhinestoned though. I appreciate that.
Yeah, it is rhinestoned. I'd have to use very big rhinestones on my arse.
An
So
SS34 at least.
yeah, otherwise it just sucks them right up. It's
That's
awful.
it. And the wig.
And
What's
the wig.
going?
I've actually gone for a Titty Kaka wig, so it's quite flat, human. Large, crunchy lace line.
Yeah.
I actually borrowed it off Titty.
Oh yeah, I'll be having that back after this.
Yeah, well, I'll have to give it a wash first. Stank when I put it on.
Oh, I don't want scabies again.
Yes.
Yeah, as you can tell, Callum, we are both in drag.
Yeah, we're in
Yeah,
full
yeah,
drag.
beautiful
6 o'clock in the
outfits.
morning.
Honestly.
Yes.
What do you explain to the
Outrageous.
listener what I'm wearing? What I've
Well,
donned today.
I've never ever seen you in quite so many frills. That tulle is an interesting choice.
Yes.
It's nice because it covers up. You have such a large surface space with the shoulders down to the waist.
Yeah.
So it's quite nice that you've been able to cover that up.
Yeah.
In fact, when you first walked in, I thought Eureka, and I'm not talking about a Eureka moment. I thought Eureka, the drag queen.
Well, forget hourglass figure. I'm very Christmas bauble figure today.
You are Christmas bauble figure. I like it though. It suits
It's
you.
different. It's unusual, but it's great.
I think the slit in the crotch was brave.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially with the smell.
what I'm working with as well.
Very,
You know,
very large and in
Merry
charge.
Christmas.
Very Christmas.
You want your stocking stuffed?
Do you know what I mean? You better not tease, you better not shout, you better not scream because Titty's coming in dry. Do you know what I mean? It's just, that didn't even rhyme. That normally rhymes.
And of course, a lovely Laduca boot on the bottom.
Yeah, the Duke
Beautiful.
boot, but you've chopped the heel off.
Chopped the no
so
heel.
It's a flat.
So it's actually an inverted heel. So
Yeah.
the front of my foot is higher than the back.
Yeah.
And then pixie crop bob.
Crooks.
Naturally. And
Shut
Callum,
up.
you're very brave today.
I know, just
Yeah.
the thong
The
for me.
patent leather
Yeah.
thong.
Yeah.
The vajazzle poking out the side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't want to go too much, but I thought just a little bit poking out on the thigh.
Just a
Yeah.
bit
Just,
of, you know, a little wink.
My favourite
Yeah.
bit is he's also wearing a sash that says
Yeah.
Mr. Great Britain 2002.
I
Yeah.
nominated myself.
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was the only judge, and
The only judge, the only contestant.
Contestant and the only winner.
Yeah.
yeah, we did it in my house. It was a nice event.
Was there much of an audience?
Just
I
my
can't
cat.
imagine there would be in the parking lot of Morrison's. Yeah.
Yeah, in the parking, yeah. In the cardboard box you live in outside Morrison's. I think a couple of people passed by, but they were just throwing change.
That's it. Well, I mean, on that note, again, there'll be no pictures, so you'll have to imagine best
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah.
But
Use
that's
your
what it looks
imagination.
like. Okay, well, fab. Well, we're all caught up.
We are,
Or
love
do you have
it.
anything else to say?
No, she does this to me like she's planned something. Like she told me that I need to say something.
Come on, what you've got to work on them out
A
on the
sensible
spot.
gaslight for Christmas.
A sensible gaslight for
No,
Christmas.
I do. I must add, I do have something to talk about. So you probably noticed that my face is looking quite bruised.
Oh, yeah.
I've not had Botox. I've not had lip filler.
Here's the true story. I bumped into Titty at the crew lifts yesterday, and it was kind of a day of Botox. One of our other friends, Yangy Wangy. How many times did he get mentioned? Honestly, I bumped into him and he had just had Botox, and then I bump into Titty.
He did bump.
Yeah,
push me down the stairs.
Yeah, literally, and she's got a big bruise on her lip.
Big, voluminous lips, and
Yeah.
I mean, I've got quite full, plump lips. Callum can't take his eyes off them, bless him.
Yeah.
But it looks like I've had work done. But no, I was talking to Sailor. I was in the show. I got one of our lovely guests up to take part in the show. They went to hug someone, put their arms out, and as I turned around, punched me in the face. So you got to imagine it. The microphone went in. I bit my lip.
We need that footage.
Blood everywhere. It was like
There was not blood everywhere. She's dramatic.
I had powder at this point.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I'm walking around with a bruised lip. But
I think it looks nice.
Yeah, it's a look.
Suits
It's
you.
a look.
uneven,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I've never seen you with dark lipstick, but listen, it's gorgeous. Love
The
to see
first
it.
and last for everything.
Absolutely.
Now, I do also want to bring up something, Georgie. You know, we spoke a lot about your romantic, tumultuous affairs on the ship, because you do get about. Now, there is one specific situation that I'd love to talk about, and basically, if someone absconds a ship, it means that, you know, they either part of the crew, they leave port, and they never come back.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, sometimes
we
it
say
happens.
it's jumping sometimes.
Jumping ship,
you jump
even
ship.
though they don't jump overboard. Obviously, it's a terrible thing to happen, and
Yeah.
you know, we don't want it to happen. But there was an encounter a few weeks ago where Georgie...
What did you do?
Well, this is the thing.
A one night
had
stand and they were off the ship the next day.
Is it that obvious? You literally
Okay,
took
I'm going
the
to tell
words
the
right out of
story.
my mouth.
I'm going to tell the story. There was a very nice gentleman that may have paid a visit to my cabin, and we may have had one night of, I don't know, a bit of rolling in the deep Adele. And unfortunately, the next day I woke up and I texted him, and I was blocked on WhatsApp, and I thought,
It's
what's
a bit
going on?
strange, but I've never been, you know, ghosted
Bit strange.
before.
Did you think the evening went well?
Yeah, how was it from your side?
Was the
Well,
gentleman
he was
vocal?
asleep the whole time,
Right,
so it
yeah.
was
Oh,
very
He was conscious. Yeah.
No, I think it went well. It was fine. I mean, it wasn't 10 out of 10. I was a bit tired, but it was fine. And then
Some of your best work, then, you would say.
yes, it's a bit like Titty doing a lip sync at the end of the show. Lazy, but she's out of breath.
But I'll
It's
still
not
get
her
the
fault.
clap at the end of it.
Yeah, I mean, you've got the clap at the start, in midway through, and at the end, darling. Joined with the crabs. But I then the next day was kind of just chilling about, and someone said, "Oh, someone absconded," and I thought, "Oh gosh, someone got off the ship, didn't
terrible.
come back."
Yeah.
They're, you know, chasing the American dream in Miami.
Right.
And I thought, "Oh, who is it?" He said, "Oh, can you keep a secret?" And I said, "Of course." And they said his name, and I realised I must have been so bad that he felt the need
To not come back.
so he quit his job, got off, never to come back.
Never to come back. You did that. That
I
was
made
you.
someone abscond
with your legs alone.
with my legs, with the pungent
The
smell.
pungent smell of your nether regions. He said,
Honestly.
you know what? I don't need a job.
I can't believe that happened to me, but then I absolutely can.
Yeah.
I feel like it's one for the bucket list of life, you know? Make
Yeah.
somebody abscond from a cruise ship.
And actually, I
bucket
saw a
being the
thing.
operative word.
I
Yeah.
saw a thing recently saying, like, if you had a romantic something with someone at work and then you don't like them, is it worth quitting your job? Not only did he quit his job, he left the ship,
left the
no
ship.
passport, nothing, one pair of underwear.
That's it.
I should know because I ripped the rest.
That's it.
I cannot believe that happened. I'm saying, I'm not embarrassed. I think it's amazing.
Yeah, I think it's
When I write my
right.
memoir,
That's it.
that's going in.
Yeah.
Let's take a break. I'm
Now we're all
exhausted.
caught up. God,
Yeah.
I'm exhausted. So, Callum, a little birdie tells me, and by the little birdie, it's yourself, because you're not shut up about it.
Yes.
Is actually an established author,
Yes, she is.
writer. Now,
Yeah.
Georgie, I know Georgie can't read.
Yeah.
Yeah,
or
but
write.
I love an audiobook, so
An
that would be
audiobook.
preferable.
That'd be great.
You have to listen to me read it, though. That's the thing.
Oh,
my
I
voice
love
can be
that.
quite grating.
Talk dirty
I
to
mean,
me.
yeah.
So tell her the first book, Eat Gay Love.
Eat Gay
Am I
Love.
saying that right?
Yeah, yeah,
Perfect.
yeah.
What's it about? Little
It's
brief
about. It's an
synopsis.
LGBT travel memoir, so it tells the story of me traveling the world, meeting LGBT people, having a few dalliances. There's a Berlin section, which I think you two are probably familiar with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a few times.
I've pressed the Sprudler button once or twice in Berlin.
I love a leather. Love a bit of leather.
That's it. Did you make anyone abscond on your journey?
I tried my hardest, I said all I want right now is
Anyone
for
deported?
somebody to abscond, but didn't
They
quite
just kept
manage
coming back
it.
for more.
They just keep coming back for more. I don't know what it is.
Oh, stop showing off. Honestly.
It's usually the handcuffs I strap to them.
Right.
Yeah.
They just can't leave.
they can't leave.
Oh, I love that though. So she's an established author, and the more books in the works.
There's
I'm
more
sure
books.
you
Yeah,
can't
two
say
more
too
on
much
the
about
way.
it, but they're on the way.
Yeah, I'm moving into. I mean, it's technically children's books, but
Which
I
is
know
great, 'cause
that
they're our captive audience right now.
Yeah.
That's the demographic we're going for.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's not like, although I'm technically becoming a children's author now, it's young adults, so it's for like 17,
So
18
like my
year olds,
age.
19 year yeah, like, well, yeah, a bit older than you, I think.
Oh, just a little bit. 10 years.
So I'm in this really weird situation where I'm technically writing children's books, but I'm writing things like about like cum gutters.
Oh.
And
I mean, it's never too early to learn.
It's, yeah, but that's what like 17-year-olds talk about, right?
For sure.
So
During the pandemic, I worked in Manchester at the.
Well, you won't shut up about it.
Shut up. At the Gay Pride store, and they have an LGBTQIA plus bookshop, and it's like it's great.
I've been there. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's
really
great in
It's
there.
being sold there too.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Ooh.
She's in there.
Yeah, she's in there. No, but I remember thinking, I never knew there were so many books for LGBT people, or even for LGBT youth. There's ones that teach people about pronouns, ones that teach people, about so many identities and being gay. There was such a cute one that was called like My Uncle's a Drag Queen, and it was so cute.
Nice,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I did give it to my nephews, but then they're yet to read. So there's not very good schools on the Isle of Wight.
If there's any.
Yeah, it's just a shack. It's
Yeah.
just a shack. But no, it's exciting, isn't it?
What I love about that bookshop as well is they have like a board where people can go in. If you buy a book, you can also put like money on the board.
Fierce.
And that's for like people who can't necessarily
Pay it
afford or pay the books that they want to buy. But it's especially young queer people coming in. They might be like 15 years old or something. They're not out of the closet yet. They can't ask their parents for the money to buy like an LGBT book, but they can go in and like take some of the money off the wall to buy like an educational resource.
Yeah.
It's not one of my books. My books are not educational.
I mean, still,
You're not going to learn a lot.
Very eye-opening, at least.
See, they never had any money on it because I was taking it, getting lunch.
Right. Whenever she says, we'll get a Boots meal deal with that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, there's some 15-year-old crying in the corner that can't, Well, that's such a lovely idea, though, because if you're ever in the area, go
Go
and check it
support.
out.
Go support a good old. I mean, supporting like queer authors and queer artists and queer podcasts is also fab. But yeah, I think supporting any way you can.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Oh, we went very serious.
We
there.
did get very serious for a minute.
But I love
didn't we?
that. No, I love all the peaks and troughs of.
Did you say trough?
Yeah.
Because I'm here.
Is that quite?
Don't talk about a
Is that
pig
quite
trough.
traumatizing?
Yeah, it's not fair.
Sorry.
Nasty cow.
Yeah. We did it right that time.
Have you just got everything on that soundboard?
We're ready to go.
Like you're prepared.
I'm ready to go.
She said, let's do a podcast, and then I arrived and I said, oh, we're doing a podcast. She
Yeah.
shut this all down.
You weren't joking.
Well, that was feeling.
Yeah. Loves it.
So we do this thing called Desert Island Dick, where if you could choose one thing and only one thing to bring if you were stranded on a desert island,
Yeah.
what would it be?
Desert Island Dick.
But wait, it's called Desert Island Dick, so surely I'm choosing a man.
No.
I mean, if that's your option, then great. No,
Of course, an author would think too much into the
Right.
words.
You know,
Really?
Desert Island Dick from radio. it
Yeah,
used to be,
yeah. Oh, right, okay,
But because
yeah,
of copyright,
Yeah, it's
Desert
dicks.
Island Dick.
Desert Island Dick.
What would be your one thing?
Can I bring my phone?
Sure.
Will it work? Will it have
Probably
signal? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it's not. Well, I've got all my nudes on there then. I've got like
keep
quite a
you busy.
catalogue.
Oh,
the
okay.
hidden folder.
Not
I'm sure
just
you're
you.
familiar with the hidden
Yeah.
folder.
Yeah.
I
I've
love
got
the
quite a
hidden folder.
catalogue
Yeah.
in there. Few are mine, few from other people. Ready to go.
A tasteful selection.
Do you know, I like the hidden now on the update. It's your
You've got to
face
have
that
a
lets
face
you in
ID,
it,
yeah.
and I love that because before I was
Before you
on
could just
everyone's.
click on it and you go straight in, but now you've got to have your face ID.
Yeah, because I used
Yeah.
to do that with my ex-boyfriend's phone, and I'd
Right.
just go through and
And that's
see
where
what
the
she was
restraining
keeping
order
in
came
there.
from.
Yeah, and then I'd like airdrop all the photos across to my phone, and
Yeah.
put them on those blogs.
Fist.
We love revenge porn.
I didn't actually do any of
Sure,
that. Like,
okay.
I'm not
I'm like,
actually
right, taking
guilty
this to
of.
the police station.
His next book is a picture book. It's just all his ex-boyfriend's penises. I love it.
Well, no, but speaking of those like beautiful, like the Madonna sex book.
Like
Yeah.
a coffee table book.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've always wanted to do like one like that of like
Me?
my nudes,
A drag queen.
but like beautifully shot nudes, like super artistic,
Yeah.
not pornography. We're talking like
Tasteful.
You'll be able to. It'll be full frontal. You'll be able
Yeah.
to see
Tasteful
everything.
nude.
But the problem with that is you've got it on your coffee table. Your mum pops over quickly for a cup of tea.
Well, she's seen it before. She raised me. She's
Don't
not seen
start.
it recently. That would be weird.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
My uncle saw mine all throughout my childhood, so I think
did.
I think maybe.
I
I know how to kill a room.
Not to kill anything. Just sit on it.
Oh, can you believe?
Outrageous.
This is the thing I deal with.
Oh, stop! You give it as good as you get.
So what are we actually bringing to the island, though?
Yeah,
I
what's
want
it?
the
Is it your
item.
phone?
My phone.
Is that the final?
Your
Even if it
phone?
doesn't work, it's got. Oh no, it's going to die though without a charger.
See?
Oh, no charger,
It's
darling. You
trouble.
didn't think about these
Fucked
things.
it, haven't
But
I?
you
Stuck
said
with
it
it
now.
now.
So I've
That's
essentially
it.
just got a metal block.
That's
Yeah.
gonna overheat in the sun. If it gets wet, it's ruined.
Well, I can probably use it to like light a fire then if it's going to get hot.
True.
Like,
Yeah,
True.
it would
Get
just
fire
essentially be
going.
a metal block, though, which is actually what we call Titty's makeup when she does it. So
Yeah.
it's no, but I think you could hit a fish over the head.
Yeah.
You could.
Before you
Yeah.
cooked it.
Yeah.
essentially a fancy rock is what I've brought to
And
the
you
island.
Yeah.
truly.
I love it.
Yeah, okay, well, she does Island Dick. Great. Here's a new thing we're going to try, Callum. And it's basically we're going to give you two celebrities, and you need to choose who you would push off the door or who you would drag. So it's Never Let Go, Jack.
I'll never let go, Jack. I'll never let go.
What we're gonna do? I'm gonna give you a couple of different options.
Okay, yeah.
So, you're on it. It's freezing cold. The other person is gonna die, and you get to spend the rest of the night with this person. So you can either have Ryan Reynolds, or you can have Henry not Savile.
Jimmy Savile.
Jimmy Savile.
Jimmy Savile or Ryan Reynolds. Tough choice.
No, Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill.
Oh, I do.
Superman.
I
Ryan
do not
Reynolds.
like Henry Cavill one bit. He'd be
Oh.
straight off that door.
Easy choice.
Ryan Reynolds can stay though.
Okay, so
Reynolds.
now
we can freeze to
Ryan.
death together.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Absolutely.
say Ryan Reynolds, or
Or-
you can take
Is he back in?
Chris Hemsworth.
Oh, Ryan, easy.
Ryan,
I don't
okay.
like Chris Hemsworth
You
either.
don't? Okay.
Okay, Ryan or
These are very like
question.
masculine men.
yeah.
She
I
likes a
mean,
twink. She
yeah,
likes a
okay.
feminine
Okay,
boy,
okay,
so
let's
you might
go-
need to mix up this list.
Okay, let's do Ryan Reynolds or
Timothy
Chalamet.
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 Ooh, I think I would steer. Although Timmy is technically
Timmy,
Timmy, oh, we know
couple
him
name
personally.
already.
Yeah,
We know him
me
personally.
and Timmy go way back.
I bet.
Timmy is more my type.
I was
but
I was the
actually,
peach and Call Me by Your Name.
I wish I was the peach.
Where do I
What was
audition
your
for the
name?
part?
Right.
Would you have eaten the peach?
Yes.
Without
Yeah.
doubt, without question.
Okay, because some people think
I'd have eaten the
that's-
whole fruit bowl.
Yeah. I'd be, yeah, absolutely. Even if
the
it
bowl
was,
itself.
The bowl as well. Just shove it right in.
I'd take out a watermelon, I'll smash it with me tit. I'd do anything.
Timothy Stark, so he's really Ryan Reynolds or Timmy.
But I'm picking Ryan.
You are?
I have a soft spot for Ryan. Yeah.
Okay, let's
I do.
give you one more.
One more, see if this
So
will do it.
we're saying with Ryan, the other person is Harry Styles.
Oh, Harry can drown.
Oh, without
am
question.
I'm
So
not
Ryan
Harry
Reynolds.
Styles.
Ryan
Ryan
Reynolds is the
Reynolds.
one.
Surprisingly
Interesting.
so.
Well, talking about, Ryan Reynolds has done some adventure movies and things like that. And actually, I'm just going to have to do a bit of adventure because I'm just going to have to swim over there because I think maybe...
Wait, no, hold on a minute, Callum. Can you just reach out the boat and see there's that bottle just floating all the way over? Grab it, quick.
Just
Quick,
grab the
it.
bottle.
Just
grab
grab
it.
it.
Oh,
Get that cork.
Oh, right in my
Everywhere.
face.
Oh.
With me titty.
That's it.
Kaka.
Get that letter out. Get that.
Yeah.
No expense spared here. We've got all the.
Now, this is our message in a bottle. So
Sent him from a listener.
someone sent a message in a bottle, one of our listeners. And
Okay.
we're just going to give them some advice,
Yeah.
Callum, okay?
Yes.
So this is hi G&T and guests who we didn't know the name of while writing this, because we don't release that. I live in a small town in the north of England called Lickerton.
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 Have you been
not
to
real.
Lickerton?
That's not real.
Yeah, Lickerton.
Lickerton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many? I think it's got a capita of what, 80 people?
89.
89 people.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Lickerton, okay.
Yeah.
I'm the local shop girl, and I've been working in the shop for 24 years.
Oh, wow.
Because of this, I've been able to hear a lot of the town's secrets. And with this, I launched recently a gossip column in the local paper.
A Lickerton gossip column.
A Lickerton gossip.
The Lickerton Times.
Outrageous.
I know. It's a good thing this came in because she's an author and you're an author. So look at that.
Thank
That's
God.
it.
The thing is, I've exposed quite a few cheating wives, people's husbands with strange fetishes, and recently a local thief who is now in prison.
What snitch?
What?
I know.
What's
What's
snitch?
She's being a snitch.
Tail.
Snitches get
stitches.
The only problem is, the only person who knows I'm the gossip queen of Lickerton is the editor of the paper, who I recently got involved with against my husband. So
She is
she's cheating
shitting
on
where
her
she's
husband
eating. She is
with the
shitting.
editor of the newspaper.
That's dangerous.
The problem is, we have now fallen in love with each other, and although he's more in love with me than I am in love with him, the problem is he's trying to expose me. He's given her an automation, a bit of blackmail. Automation? No, that's an automation.
Ultimatum.
An ultimatum. Either leave your husband and love me, or I'll tell the whole town that you are the gossip queen.
The gossip queen of Lickerton.
The only thing I'm scared of is, of course, I did put someone in prison. I've got quite a few cheating wives on my tail. And, of course, the husbands with the strange fetishes, that ended their relationships. So, what does she do? Does she, does she continue this relationship?
Does she give up the career?
Or does she give up the
the
career
love of
being
her
a gossip
life?
queen? But she's also scared, well, are they going to have to move town? If it all comes out, is she going to have to leave the town she loves in the shop?
What would you do, Callum?
I think I would have... skip town. I think
Jump
stick
ship.
to her guns.
Abscond.
But then she's leaving the
leave Lickerton.
husband and the guy
She's not
blackmailing
getting
her.
anything she wants.
Yeah.
We need
I
to
mean, is running away the best option?
I think
from
she
your
should
problem?
fight back. I think she should find some extra gossip and then blackmail the blackmailer.
Or come out, change the narrative, come out as the gossip queen of Lickerton herself. So she takes away,
Fish drag.
the blackmail.
What I was
But
going
then
to
she
say
still might get mobbed.
is she actually puts all the blame onto him and says that he's the gossip queen of Lickerton. And, because if she's good at gossip, she knows how to spread the
you
rumours.
can spin a story.
But at the same time, how would he know all the information that she would? It's more plausible that she would be the gossip queen of
That's
Lickerton.
true.
That's
That's
deep.
deep. Gosh, what a...
We're stumped with
What a
this one.
conundrum.
What a conundrum. What's she called? Who is it?
It's actually anonymous.
it's anonymous.
It's
But-
anonymous. Of course,
she-
she's the gossip queen.
The gossip queen of Lickerton.
And you never know. I mean, we do have a fan in Lickerton.
We do.
So, yeah.
One of the two fans.
One
Yeah,
of
one
the-
of
one of the
one of
two
the two. One
is-
is from Lickerton and one is from Humpdry, which is in Australia, which
Oh,
we
nice.
learnt in the last episode. But,
Yeah.
oh my goodness.
Well, you say leave town, I say fight back.
And I say, end it all.
End it all.
I
Jump
say,
off the
end,
cliff.
there's only 89 people in the village. Kill
That's
them all.
right. I thought you meant for her too.
Oh no!
no, just
get rid
the
of
residents
promote
of
that.
Lickerton.
Don't
Yeah.
promote that.
No.
But no, seriously, we hope you're okay.
I mean, do let us know how it goes.
I love the drama of blackmail. I want someone to blackmail me.
Be careful what you wish for.
I know.
Yeah.
Well,
You'll be getting a letter in the post from the Abscondee.
I've got nothing to hide, Titty, because you say it all on the podcast. I've got nothing to hide, darling.
Yeah, but nobody's listening, so...
Yeah,
That's it.
you nasty
That's it.
cow.
That's
Nasty cow. My goodness. Well, we've got no advice to give you other than skip town and ruin your life.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Don't
Love
mess it
ya.
up. Love ya.
Kisses.
Love to Lickerton.
Love to
Love.
all my love to Lickerton.
Yeah, all my love to Lickerton.
Oh.
And don't forget, if you want to write in, you can just scribble on.
How can you do that, Georgie?
Well, I was just about to explain.
Okay.
So you scribble on
Callum,
a piece
can
of
you
paper.
just please let him talk?
Scribble it
Come
down
on,
on a
get on with
piece.
it.
Oh, Titty.
Get on with it. Come on, we're on
Scribble
time
it down
crunch.
on a piece of paper. Put it
Uh-huh.
into an empty wine bottle
Empty
or any type of
bottle.
alcohol you like.
Cork
Throw it
it.
into the sea, and it will find us. Or you could just do what everyone else does and message us on Instagram.
Yeah.
But yeah, send us in your message in the bottles. We'll give you advice. Probably not very good
Not
advice.
the right advice either.
But we'll definitely give you the advice. I have one more thing to talk about
God,
with Titty.
This
and
is what I
I'm
was
glad,
worried about. I'm glad we have a third party here to mitigate the
And I wanted to see this because it's kind of like a message in a bottle, but it's Titty's message in a bottle, really. And I can give her all the advice, but she never listens to me. So I'm hoping she listens to you, Callum. I have to say, Titty has an admirer and she is not interested in the admirer.
Right.
But I think the admirer thinks Titty's interested in the
No,
admirer.
see, my issue is it went from 0 to 100 real quick.
Right.
And I'm always not, you know, I'm very Princess Di walking through minefields in overalls. I'll say hi, I'll give you a wave.
Yeah.
Or, you know, hi, nice to meet you, I hope you're having a lovely day. It went from, oh my God, hi, when I see them, to the next time it was just like, I was sat down, they came up to me, they kissed me on the head.
Oh.
And I thought, how has it got here? You know? So now every time I see them, it gradually gets more and more. And I'm like, what do I do? What do I do?
I've said to you already, you need to be honest. But it's just all good. The thing is, the people at home is when you work on a cruise ship, it's like, you know, you eat, sleep, breathe, rim, all under the same roof.
Well, you do.
Yeah. So it's difficult to say, you need to be honest with this
Right,
person.
because then I'm going to see them every day.
And it gets worse. When you don't want to see someone,
you see them
all the time. It was like when you're at school. You see them every day.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
And I'm the kind of person that have that British mentality of, you know, when you go and get a haircut, it's awful, but you're like, oh my God, that's great, thank you so much. And then you go home and cry.
Is that what happened with your hair currently?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm the kind of person that I'll be married to him for 10 years, have 3 kids, the whole time, being like, yeah, everything's great,
I love it.
Me too. And then being like, I didn't want this. I didn't want this life.
This is the drama. So if we get invitations, me and Callum get invitations to your wedding.
Yeah.
We'll
don't get a
know.
wrist corsage, but you'll know what's happening. So that's what I'm dealing with. What would you do, Callum?
So, but has this person made their intentions clear? Like, have they said, like, I have feelings for you? They haven't said anything. So could it just be friendly?
I mean, maybe.
I just don't know how anyone could find you attractive, but that's me.
Well, you do have the lazy eye, and I think you've got the eye patch on today as well. So the vision is slightly impaired.
Yeah, it is impaired.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at you for such a long time. One eye just drifts. But I think one eye on you, one eye on the horizon, darling. I'm a sailor. But I think if it was me, honesty's the best policy. I literally just go up to him and
Go up to him and say, back off!
I go up to him and say,
back off!
Listen.
No one wants you, no one will ever want you, and neither do I. But you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest.
Yeah, but no, I don't want to be horrible.
I do quite enjoy that you're trapped on a ship.
This is what I mean. I can't go anywhere. I can't leave Lickerton.
That's just not an option for you.
It's not an option for me.
Yeah.
I got to face it head
Lickerton
on.
forever. But there you go, Titty and her admirer forever.
Oh,
right. Well, I think we've exhausted all sources with Titty.
That's
We're not
right.
really getting anywhere. So
And Callum's now the using her ornament. Bless him.
I mean, he's
Just here-
asleep.
Here for a good day
Yeah.
out.
I'm just here to look pretty.
That's
Yeah,
it.
very,
Pretty
very
awful.
stiff. There you go. But if you want to find us on social media, you
Yeah,
can.
if you want to find Callum, where can we find you?
It's my name, but nobody can spell it. You can try.
Spell it
Callum
out.
Lixigan.
So what is it? CALLUM.
1L.
1L. CA1LUM. You know what?
You
It's
don't
gonna
even
be
know
down-
Titty.
Just Christ, it's going to be down somewhere. They'll be able to find it. You know.
Yeah, we'll put it somewhere.
And you can follow myself, a Titty_Kaka.
And me, Miss Georgie Porgie UK.
That's it. She's never left the country.
Yeah, never been booked outside the UK. So once that happens, I'll.
I'll change the handle. Of
Yeah.
course, leave us a review. You know, even if it's a bad one,
Yeah.
we'll read it out.
1 star.
One star.
One
Give us
star.
1 star.
We don't mind.
One's better than none.
Yeah, we love it. One is better than none.
And now we've lost the final listener. Yeah, leave us a review. Let us know how it's going. Of course, tell your friends.
Tell your mum, tell your dad, tell your uncle, tell your legal guardian, tell you whoever it is.
And
Tell 'em.
join us next week
Join us next
for
week.
another festive episode.
Our last festive episode.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
So and then we got our New Year's Eve episode. Oh, it's all kicking off.
God, it's all go, isn't
Oh,
it?
I'm exhausted.
So we'll see you later. Join us next time.
Here on Up The Aft.
Bye.
Bye.
Say bye, Callum. Bye,
Bye, Callum.
We ain't gonna hoist the sail.